Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about what Max Verstappen has said about Formula 1 after competing at the Nurburgring. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and X at James's Pit Lane. I'll leave links in the description. But let's jump straight into the video. Now, as we know, later this year, Verstappen will be competing in the 24 hours at the Nurburgring, and as a result, this weekend, he's taking part in an NLS preparation race. Now, Verstappen was a winner on his NLS debut last year, and while for the latest 4-hour race, Verstappen this weekend is competing in a Red Bull-backed Mercedes GT3 car. And while Verstappen took pole position with him setting a time of 7 minutes and 51 seconds, which was 2 seconds faster than the competition. But one thing to note is that at the end of the session, rival teams and drivers were unable to offer a counter-attack because of a code 60, meaning they had to slow in a particular section of the track to 60 kilometers an hour. And Verstappen felt he was lucky to take pole position for the race later in the day, with Verstappen saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "I was a bit lucky with the traffic. I think it was the only lap without a code 60. The feeling in the car is good. Of course, I still need to gain more experience with the car, but I must say, Friday was a very good day and the sun is shining, so that's very nice. I love GT3 cars, and then to drive a 24-hour race here, I've already watched a lot of them this year, and of course, I'm going to do it myself. The feeling of driving on this circuit is always very special." Now, Verstappen had a good start to the race, with him leading going into turn 1. However, Christopher Haas in the rival Audi car was all over him on the first lap, and by the end of the first lap, Verstappen lost the lead to Haas. And while this led to a really good battle, I mean, they were going side by side, they were really close to each other, and after a few laps, traffic began to play a role on the narrow circuit, and both drivers were held up in places, with Verstappen even almost hitting Haas at a code 60. So yeah, it was really close, and Verstappen continued to make further attempts to pass Haas, and eventually did so at the end of the 6th lap. But it was really good racing between the two drivers. I mean, we saw them side by side on the straights, going wheel to wheel through corners. It was really good to see. And after both teams changed driver for the second part of the race, Haas spoke about his battle with Verstappen, with him saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "It was really great fun. I don't think I've had this much fun during a race in a long time. I have nothing left, really nothing left. There were several sections where Max was a bit faster, then I was a bit faster again. It was just great racing, grinding my teeth, giving it everything, enjoying motorsport and flooring it, just full throttle until the end. I feel like that's usually how I approach it, but now we were at the front of the first row on the grid, of course, and the crowd was amazing." So yeah, a really good battle for the lead. Both Verstappen and Haas were really enjoying it, and well, it's completely different in Formula 1, isn't it? Verstappen is not happy with the racing created by the new 2026 rules. As we know, the power units are a lot more energy starved in Formula 1 this year, with the batteries depleting a lot faster, and on the straights, this has led to back and forth racing. And Verstappen has called the racing Mario Kart. He felt it was a joke, but yeah, it's completely different at the Nurburgring. Verstappen is really enjoying driving at the Nurburgring in the Mercedes GT3 car, and yeah, I have to say the racing was really good between Verstappen and Haas. And of course, there was no battery management, it was just flat out racing. And giving his own view, Verstappen said, as quoted by Autosport, "At least you can drive flat out without looking after the battery." So a bit of a dig at Formula 1 there from Verstappen. What did you think of Verstappen's driving in the NLS today? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.